Hey you guys, so today I'm making tomato sauce, like pasta sauce for your spaghetti and whatever else you want to use it for, lasagna, or as a dipping sauce for your breadsticks. Our tomato plants have been doing so well. This year we decided to do Roma tomatoes. Normally we do a Better Boy or a beefsteak tomato, but this year we did Romas, and they have been putting out like crazy. So I took several pounds. I think this was probably about 6 pounds of Roma tomatoes, and I went ahead and cored them and took off any of the skin that was like bruised or damaged or started to, break down, and clipped that away. I started a pot of water on the stove to boil, and I'm going to just blanch the tomatoes for just 3 minutes or less, just until the skin breaks a little on them and I can pull the skin away. So of course I couldn't get all 6 pounds in at one time, so I had to do a couple of batches. But here you see me pulling the skin off, and what I should have done was hit it with a little bit of cold water as well as soon as I got it out the hot water, but I forgot. So I'm sitting here pinching off with tongs the skin. So it would go much better if you give them a cold blast of cold water, so you can just peel them off really quickly. But you take the skin off prior to actually blending them up so you don't have the skin in there. And it makes your sauce, I think it lends to the sauce being a little bit more creamy. So I'm not sure. Like I said, this is my first time. Maybe I didn't say that, but this is my first time actually making tomato sauce. So what I did there, what I was showing you was that I put it in the NutriBullet cup. And I just went and gave it a short little pulse before pouring it into the pot, because I didn't want it to be like broken down real soupy. I still wanted it to have some chunkiness to it. So I just gave it a little pulse, and that was it. Of course, if you have a regular blender, which I don't, or if you have something like a Vitamix, you probably can make your sauce right inside the Vitamix. So I used a seasoning packet that I found at Meijer. It's a grocery store really close to where I live. And it is a canning or tomato sauce seasoning packet. So you can use it for canning, or you can use it to season your tomatoes if you're going to use it the same night. I also added more Italian seasonings. It was an Italian seasoned blend with like oregano and rosemary and some other fenugreek seasonings. And then I added some minced garlic out of the jar. I love garlic, so you saw my tablespoon was a really big heaping tablespoon of garlic. It's so delicious. So I just let that simmer down for a while. I think I let it simmer for about, I would say a good 20 to 30 minutes, just on low. I let it come to a rolling boil at first, and then I turned it down. That's the name of the brand of seasoning packet that I purchased. So if you can find that one, it's great. It has a great flavor in addition to the other seasonings. So after it's done, I let it go ahead and cool all the way down before I put it in my mason jars. And I just took a regular 2-cup measuring cup and scooped inside the pot and scooped it right inside my mason jars, gave them a good water bath, and they are ready to be stored.